This is interesting. This is quite interesting. It's a new day in the workroom, and we're still collecting badges like it's Pokemon. But the good news is, I feel like the playing field is about to become a little bit more leveled. So I'm looking forward to that. Before we get into this week's video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and go over to my Patreon for more exclusive content. Let's get into it.
But really, Jinkx, Raja, we're curious if the two of you have thought about who you're gonna give your second star to.
I have, yeah.
I mean, if I were gonna give out stars, Yvie Oddly obviously should get a star because she has none and does not face as big as a threat as everybody else who has a star. The one person that I feel like should get an extra star that already has a star is Shea Couleé because I like her. That's my only logical explanation. But if it's like a competition thing, which they are in a competition, don't give it to Shea Couleé because she's been in the top every single week, even if she didn't win. So she just might win the next challenge and then she'll have 3 stars. Same with Trinity the Tuck. They're very good competitors and they're good at a lot of things. Give it to somebody who, I don't know, because to be honest, any of these girls could win the next challenge.
Raja,
Yes.
which queen have you decided to gift with a legendary star?
Yvie Oddly.
Jinkx.
The Jaida Essence Hop.
Haha. Strategy. So, it makes sense. It really does make sense. As I said, obviously give one of the stars to Yvie Oddly. She doesn't have one. So Raja was smart there. Jinkx is playing a smart game as well by giving hers to Jaida because, as I mentioned earlier, like who was more likely to win another challenge or the next upcoming challenge? If it's anything to do with comedy or improv, it's probably not going to be Jaida Essence. And she is funny in her own right, kind of like an Alyssa Edwards, where it's just like naturally funny, not trying to be, but like purposefully trying to be funny for the sake of a skit or a challenge. It doesn't always come together, so yeah. It's interesting. Like, smart going, Jinkx. And you guys might disagree with me. And if you have valid points, I'd love to read them in the comments.
For this week's Maxi Challenge, you need to live your Y2K girl group fantasy on a flashback episode of MTV's TRL.
I love when they give like some random person's name as a guest judge and the girls are like, yeah, ooh, who the hell is Tuve Lu or Tule Vu? I don't know who this person is. Somebody please help a brother out because I'm not going to Google him or her or them. I'm just not. But this week's Maxi Challenge is fun though. I love a girl group challenge and they're going back to the early 2000s of the days of TRL. By the way, TRL was MTV. This is owned by VH1 Viacom. I'm surprised they're like talking about this or mentioning it in the challenge, but whatever. This is on Paramount, so I guess it doesn't matter. I feel like half of the cast is going to do very strongly in this challenge, and another half is going to do campy. And I'll just let you guess what half. No, I'll tell you. I like the fact that the girls get to choose their own groups because I really want to see. It's what? 8 of them? Yes, it's 8 of them. I want to see a specific 4 of them in one group and another specific 4 in another group. And it's just like a fantasy of mine to see, you know, the black girls. Let me just say it. It would be so dope to see the 4 black girls in one group, just rapping, singing, and booty popping and giving me Destiny's Child back when Farrah Abrams was a part of it tease. You know, I don't know. That would be kind of sickening. Maybe. Or maybe not.
We've decided, because we were together in a lineup, the four of us, Shea, Monét, Trinity, and myself would be a team, and you guys would.
Yeah, I noticed that and wasn't too happy about it.
Girl, what are you mad about? I feel like the Vivienne wanted to be in a group with Monét and Shea and Raja and maybe Trinity. I don't know. But I don't think they did anything malicious. Or maybe they did, but it was so sneaky I didn't notice. I just thought they were all lined out and there are like four of us over here. We're already lined up this way, all us being one group, and they're like, yeah, I'm cool with it. I thought it was okay. But I do get it. Maybe the Vivienne thought she could be in a group with specific girls and she had a vision for that, what it would look like, and now she doesn't have that opportunity because the choice was made for her. I get that. But stay over there on Together Forever.
I feel like I'm gonna channel like a little Left Eye.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of like Will I Am.
Great.
Baby, you're the shit. I love it when he sweeps my chimney.
I don't even really know what to think about this recording session with these groups. Bloody insane. With one group, it was giving very like, we are a group, we're a girl group, we're taking this seriously, we're trying to rap and give you bars and give you vocals and give you life. And with another group, it was just like all over the place, just weird sounds, and Jinkx recreating that moment from season 5 with the long drawn out note. I was like, I wish she had said it in like, can I get an amen? Like, I don't know, maybe that would have been too much, too on the nose. But they're surely two different teams here and very different concepts. I don't know what to expect from Jinkx's team, to be honest, and that excites me. I don't know what this dress is RuPaul is wearing, but it's severe. Them hips are severe. The shoes is severe. I love RuPaul in a white wig. It's just so interesting. I really enjoy it. And this makeup. Nice. There were clearly stars in this group, and there were clearly people that were just... Oh my god, what am I... Okay, Shea and Monét were obviously holding down choreography. Shea gave me a lot of emotion and a lot of face and everything. She was my favorite in this group. Monét was second. Then it would be... You know what? Next I'd give it to Trinity. Yeah. There was something off about Raja. A little, like a tiny bit off. She seemed in her head a little bit. And that's just to me. But it wasn't bad. It just felt weird. Am I alone here? Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Please, let me know. Okay, I have a lot more opinions on this group than I had for the last group because, to be honest, the last group was not bad. So it was like pulling critiques based off of splitting hairs. This group, I got some stuff to say. I did not love the outfits. Number one, no, sorry. Moving on from that, it was messy, and you can tell that they edited the heck out of this performance because they were not in sync at all. Ironic, I know. Together Forever, all of that choreography, they only showed individual girls doing it, or maybe 2 girls at a time doing it. They never gave a wide shot of them doing group choreography. The other group, that's all you saw because they were in sync. This one, and they were doing all these gags, it just seemed so messy, and I actually love the Together Forever song more than I liked the Titanic song, but their verses on Together Forever needs work. And as far as the choreography, again, it's just a mess. I didn't know where to look. I didn't know what was happening. They were...
Category is Night of 1,000 Dolly Parton.
I love Monét's Dolly look. It's beautiful. It's really, really well done. The only thing I would say is if it tore away into like another Dolly look, it would have been over, because the hair is right, the jewels are right, and this trench dress gown moment is perfection. It's almost identical to the one Dolly had. The one Dolly had was like more patchy and like bedazzled and whatnot, but this is really good. I wish Monét stoned this. The longer I'm looking at it, the more I'm thinking, if it was stoned, come on. Okay, this is a really good Dolly look. Even if there was no hair, no makeup, and there wasn't like the big boobs, and I just saw this on a mannequin, I'd be like, Dolly Parton. And so for that, Trinity nailed it. This is really, really good. I love this. Okay, this is a Dolly I never expected to see. Shea is giving me a biker Dolly that's kind of a country version of Madonna from back in the day. And I love this. The only thing is I wish the hair was different, because this is giving me those wigs that the Justice people wear when they're at court and whatnot. And this is not the hair Dolly wore in her photo. So maybe a more Dolly-fied or more iconic, well-known Dolly hairstyle would have been really great. And not so white. It makes it look a little odd to me. Now this Dolly look is a Dolly look. The hair is giving Dolly the house down. It is closer to God as you can ever get. And I love the dress. I like to see Raja when she's padded and giving body, because it's really special. I'm so happy Raja's on this season, because I've missed this level of drag. I'm not saying that girls haven't been giving it from, season 4 onwards, but Raja does something really special on the runway, and I really appreciate her point of view. The Vivienne. When you turn to the side, that wig was thin. What was happening there? Like, this is not one of my favorites. I am not a big fan. The wig needs a lot of work. It's very, because you painted your face so white, I can see the yellow flesh tone that you're supposed to be having at your boob area, and it's throwing me. And I feel like you could have tried to make the garment more of a replica of what Dolly was wearing. It seems more like it was inspired by, which is fine as well. I do love an inspired by moment. But there were just a few things here and there you could have tweaked to make it better. You know what? Because Dolly is so curvy in her photo, and Jaida is so tiny, I wish Jaida used more hip pads to give more of a curve. Because with the breastplate on Jada's little frame, it's giving like mini Wendy Williams and not really Dolly Parton. And that's all I'm gonna say about that, but I think the outfit's beautiful and Jaida looks beautiful. Look, Jinkx is Jinkx, like, it's a cute interpretation of a Dolly dress. I think the hair is a little flat for my liking and taste, as when I'm comparing it to like a Dolly look. I feel like this is a really good runway theme. And I just feel like it wasn't met with the same amount of vigor that other themed runways for, pop superstars or whatever have gotten in the past. It was cute. It was cute. I really appreciate this look from Yvie. I like that she chose this jumpsuit that cuts off right above the knee because it's a fashion forward look, and Dolly was serving back in the day, okay? Again, she has this super blonde hair with the very tight curls. I don't know why these queens are coming with this type of wig because I don't feel like this was a signature Dolly hair back in the day. I don't remember Dolly's curls being that tight. And yeah, I love everything except the wig.
The Vivienne.
Oh, well, isn't that just typical?
And Yvie Oddly.
Yes, Yvie!
No shade, but this top two does not make sense in my fantasy at all. I did not live for their performances. This is interesting. This is quite interesting. I could have fully saw maybe one of them and someone from the other team, or both top all-stars from the other team. Shea and Monét should have probably been the two top all-stars, not the Vivienne and Yvie. I'm sorry about it. I don't get that part, but I'm sure I'm gonna be in for a really fun lip sync, so I'm still excited.
Good luck, y'all. And don't fuck it up.
Why'd you come in here looking like that?
This lip sync was really cute. Yvie was giving like just country bumpkin, real extra fun, and the Vivienne was serving Dolly impersonator, like really, really spot on. It felt like just Dolly performing on stage and being cheeky. And so the Vivienne wins the lip sync, and I think it's rightfully so. Yvie is an amazing lip syncer, but not every song is for every performer. Yeah, so let's see who the Vivienne blocks.
Mine. Tit for tat.
Well, well, well. Isn't this just so freaking poetic? It's like the sonnet that never ends. I live for this rivalry. It's very friendly, it's very cute, it's very severe. Jinkx versus the Vivienne. Whichever one lands on the top, I'm assuming will block the other if they're not in the top moving forward. This kind of feels like the competition is just between them two at this point. And I don't hate it. I don't hate this at all. I feel like the Vivienne is doing the right thing because Jinkx is playing the game, and Jinkx is really set up for success on a platform like Drag Race. The challenges are for queens like Jinkx that are just really creative and want to make a fool of themselves and are good at doing that type of thing. So block her. That's what I would do. Thank you guys so much for watching this week. All in all, I really enjoyed this episode. I love A Night of 1,000 Dolly. I feel like the next time they should do A Night of 1,000 Rihannas. That would be fun. But anyways, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and go over to my Patreon for more exclusive content. I love you for watching. Bye. Hey beautiful humans, you've made it this far in this video. Why not subscribe to my Patreon? You can sign up for exclusive content I don't post on YouTube, or support me making content for this channel. Speaking of, why don't you watch another video?